Hello, Cancer. My name is Tanya, and I'm going to be doing a mid-March update for you. Let's see what the cards have in mind or have to tell us about the second half of March for Cancers. You have Basil. Basil. I'm going with Basil. What do you do? Is Basil, something else? The keywords on here are prosperity, luck, and love. Well, look at you having the luck of the Irish there, huh? March, the second half of March is lucky for you. It looks like success. So this is basically saying things should be smooth sailing, or your luck should be turning around at least for the second half of March. And I can't help but see the green teacup that this plant is in. So a lot of green there. Again, something may happen around St. Patrick's Day. Well, right around mid-month. That just sets that off the rest of the month as something that you can just kind of enjoy and go with the flow. But let's see what the tarot cards have. Let's see what other information we can get about this prosperous, lucky, lovely remainder of March for Cancer. We have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, or at least three people, or a few. The Four of Swords, rest. You want to make sure that stays somewhat lined up. Five of Swords, some conflict or communication issues. Four of Wands, a celebration. And Seven of Wands, defending your space or your territory. Okay, let's get into what does the overall I feel I have from this. Well, it's not smooth sailings by any means. Things should ultimately turn out in your favor. Well, they do ultimately turn out in your favor, but there's going to be some conflict, maybe some miscommunication, and maybe speaking. I think the advice here is think before you speak. Think before you speak. Pause. Just hit pause. Think, do I really want to say that right now? Or should I say that right now? Is that going to have an adverse effect on my mood for the rest of the month? What's going on here? All right. Start out with the first card here, Three of Pentacles. This is indicating teamwork to build or create something. Working together with at least a couple other people to create something that could be for your community or for just the three of you, something that you guys can all work on together, or where you each get something out at the end. This could also be a work project where a very small team is doing something, but it feels more along the lines of a parting planning or community. Again, community event, not huge scale, fairly small scale, but important for the people that will be involved or invited or getting something out of this. So once you get through that, and maybe this is what's wrapping up right at the beginning of the end of the month here, mid-month, right at mid-month, then we have the Four of Swords. This is the time to take a break. This is where you're resting, relaxing your mind, not overthinking things, just chilling, watching Netflix, hanging out. Definitely more of a movie night vibe versus a game night vibe. So put the strategy hat down and just go with the flow. And don't overthink anything. You need some me time, some quiet time right here after this event. Then we get into the Five of Swords. This is where that conflict comes up. This is where the challenge is. And there is a cost for winning this argument. Because that's what this could very well be, is an argument. That you're determined to win just because you want to win it. And sometimes that does not serve you in the best way. Because it'll leave you feeling disgruntled even if you win, air quotes win. This is an argument where there is no winner. You're just going to have to agree to disagree, essentially. And insisting and keep going after it because you want the other side to concede, it's not going to happen. You both have your own camps. You're both happy in your own camps. Sometimes you just got to agree to disagree. So at some point, you're going to have to stop fighting or stop arguing with this person for your own peace of mind at a minimum. But they could also have some influence on some other things down the road. So keep in mind with whoever it is you're arguing with. Sometimes it's better just to walk away and let them hang and be in silence there. Then we're coming to the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. This is indicating a success. This is a milestone event. Friends and family are coming together to celebrate a union. So this could be a wedding, it could be an engagement. This could also be things, though, like a retirement party or a graduation party or birthdays, and usually multiple birthdays is how I see this. Like we're celebrating all the March birthdays on the 21st type of thing. So this could also have to do with the equinox, spring equinox coming up around the 21st, 20th, 21st. This is all about celebrating friends, family, joy, building a strong foundation together. Lots of support. So this might come in where maybe this is where that love piece comes in here. And perhaps luck and prosperity have to do with what this was up here. And then we have the Seven of Wands. This is one where you're, what I think of it as defending your territory. But a lot of times, sevens in general are about reassessing, taking stock of where you're at. So you can see that these are all the people or other foxes competing for this spot. Everybody wants this spot. They're trying to intimidate this one to move out, to move on. But they're defending it. They're not backing down. They're staying put. However, as part of that getting to that point, they had to assess each of the challengers. They had to have decided if it's worth the fight or not. Are they going to gang up? Is it going to be a one-on-one battle? That all the types of things that you would go through in your head, usually very rapidly, but it's a decision that you make here is to hold your ground and not back down. So you're ready for the next month. You've claimed your space, essentially, is what I'm getting here by the end of the month. So if there is some place or something going on at work, maybe, or some place where maybe there's a jostling for positions or desks, maybe you have to go back to work in the office instead of being remote. But they're not going to assign places to sit. They're just going to give your team an area and first come, first serve for spots. So I feel for some of you that that's what's going on there. So once you find your space, you're going to have to make it very obvious that you've claimed that space. So someone else doesn't come in while you're out getting a box out of the car and say, well, I didn't know that you were here. I've claimed it. No, I've already put my stuff out. Bring a box in with you. Do something where you're putting stuff on the desk that makes it obvious that you have claimed that space. That's what's coming through hard and sure. Make it obvious. Put your stamp on that space so there can be no doubt. Interesting. Let's go from the bottom of the deck. We have the Nine of Cups. Oh, that's victory. This is definitely prosperity and luck. Nine of Cups. Cups are about our emotions and intuitions. Nine of Cups is trophy card, success, pride in their achievements. In this case, kind of resting on his laurels, on his success or her success. But they're very happy where they're at, and they're appreciating the nest that they have built for themselves, the space that they have claimed for themselves, and succeeded in doing, because this is a card of success again. Yeah. Proud of their achievement, proud of having stood your ground, and claimed your space and made it yours. That's what I'm getting for you. And that's what I have for you, Cancer. Please hit that like button. Please hit subscribe and help me grow my channel. That is one of my dreams, and I'm hoping to do more of these and more live readings. That was very exciting. Did my first one last Friday, March 8th. Next one next Friday, by the way. Okay, and that is what I have for you. Said more than I intended there, but we're going with it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.